What is up guys, Andy Forrest Team Runner here. Welcome back to another video. Welcome to the intro of this 32-minute 10k training series. So welcome to the start of a new training series. Three things I want to go through with you guys today. What the goal is, as you can see, it's a 32-minute training series. I want to explain a little bit more about that, how the training is going to change from what we've just been doing in marathon training, and then what the goal races are and what the other races are, because I've got 4 races penciled in between now and the end of this week's, this 10-week training block. Now I'm just out here, out in the beautiful forest trails, about to hit an undulating workout, the only one I've got this week, because this is the last week of base training, and I'm just doing an evolution from last week, which last week was 10 by 1 minutes on, 1 minute off, and this week is 10 by 90 seconds on with 1 minute off. I'm going to very quickly do some drills and strides because I am running late and I do have the school run to do, so I'm going to get this one done. But this is going to be much more about effort. Last week I was doing it on the concrete in the Vaporfly 3s. Today we're out here on the undulating trails in a pair of Brooks Hyperion Max, which have about 370 miles in them. So we're going to get rolling into this. I'm going to do some drills and strides. We're going to get this workout done. Then we're going to go back and talk about those 3 things. Okay, I've done a couple of strides, really had to cut that short. I've got to get rolling. Here we go, 10 by 90 seconds. Halfway, feeling good, turning around, 6 seconds to go for number 6. There we go, session done. Love, love, love taking intervals out onto undulating terrain. You can't focus on pace, it's all about effort. And that number 9 then, straight up that hill, oh, that was a big one. So, really happy with that, feeling in a good place, ready to start next week's training. Let's go back and talk all about those 3 things. So there we go, workout done, and that can only mean one thing: a run this weekend, and then we are rolling straight in to next week, week 1 of the training series. So this intro video is all about giving you the understanding as to what's coming up during this training series. It's a 10-week training block. We're going to talk in the goal, the races, but also the changes that are happening in this training block compared to the last one. And before we do that, I just want to give a massive thanks to the 3 companies that I am working with, have been working with for ages, and will continue to do so. Links are all in the description for these guys. I don't shout about them enough. X-Miles, your one-stop nutrition shop. You can get all of your gels, nutrition, everything you can imagine from there. Noble Pro, treadmill specialists. Again, there's a link in the description below for a discount. And Pure Sport, the company that I've been working with a lot and I'm running the Hackney Half Marathon with this weekend. I use their freeze roll and muscle balm.
You see it in the videos. You guys always ask questions. Been working with them for over a year now. Delighted to continue with that relationship moving forward. So if you want to check out any of those companies, links in the description. Let's get into the goal. So you read the title right. This is indeed a 32-minute 10K training series. Now, I've kind of backed off for the last couple of training blocks of setting specific time goals, and my mindset is completely the same for this training block. So why have I committed to a time goal? Well, with all my training blocks, I do try and get a PB. That's what I'm going for when I start a training block. I'm just very relaxed about what I want that end goal to be. The thing is, my last 10K was 33.00. So I have nowhere to go but into the 32s, which is why I'm committing to chasing a 32-minute 10K. I literally just need 1 second to get into the 32. So I'm very, very hungry for this, very excited. These last 4 weeks have given me a chance to gently build back up. After week 1 and 2, I was really enjoying myself. After week 3, I was really chomping at the bit to get going. And this week, I've really just been trying to hold back, getting ready. And that's exactly what I want, feeling-wise, to be ready to go next week. I want that hunger and that desire. And that's there. I'm ready to go for it next week. So it's going to be a 32-minute 10K training series. There's a couple of 10Ks I've got lined up. There'll be more further in the year, but in this 10-week training block, I've got 2 10K races, which I'll be giving it a good shot at, and I've got some other races, which we're going to talk about shortly. And just before we talk about the races, let's talk about the changes from this training block to the previous one. Obviously, the last one was a marathon training block. This is now a 10K training series, a training block. So what are the main differences? Well, we're going to be having 2 dedicated workouts at the start of the week. So if you remember my last week, my last structure was Monday easy, Tuesday I doubled, moderate in the mornings, medium long run, and then easy in the evening. Then Wednesday I had a workout, faster than marathon pace stuff, interval stuff, Thursday rest day, Friday easy steady, and then Saturday long run workout. So really just a couple of bits of quality in there in terms of workouts, a lot more zone 1 and zone 2 stuff than what is about to happen with this training block. Now we're starting the first 2 weeks with just 2 workouts in there, but then after the first 2 weeks, we're going to be upping it to 3 workouts a week. It's something that I'm nervous about, but I'm happy to give another go. I feel like the last 2 times I've tried 3 workouts a week, it's gone really well until a point, and then I've broken down and got injured. So I'm happy that I'm starting. I've discussed this with Will, my coach, who will be coaching me again through this training block. Happy to be starting with just 2 workouts a week and then rolling into 3. That's hopefully going to give my body a chance to get used to the faster stuff again without overloading it. And again, we're going to be doing a different structure. Monday is going to be easy, and then we've got a Tuesday double, but it's going to be a workout in the morning and then easy in the evening, and then a rest day Wednesday, so swapping the Wednesday and Thursday rests around, workout Thursday, and then Friday easy, Saturday long run. The long runs will turn into the 3rd workout, but not yet, so that's not going to happen until June. So I'm really excited for that. Obviously volume is coming down, intensity is going up, so I'm not going to be hitting the high volume that I was during marathon training. Still going to be decent volume, but it's not going to be as high. We'll see how we go during the course of the sort of 3, 4, 5 week period in this training block. At the start, it's going to be probably late 40s, early 50s. I'm hoping to creep closer to the 60s as we move through it, but we'll see how we go. It's all about getting the quality in over the volume at the moment and getting those legs turning over fast. So those are the main changes for this training block. So what are the races that we've got in this training block? Over 10 weeks, I've penciled in 4 races. 3 of them are in July. 1 of them is in June. I'm going to put all the dates and stuff on screen. This weekend, the Sunday before we start, I'm running Hackney Half. And on the Saturday, I'm going to be spectating at night of the 10K PB. So there's going to be some mammoth videos coming out next week. Well, hey, hopefully the next day after you see this video, going to try and get some of those videos edited and out there. And once I've done those, in the training block itself, in June, I have a Rosin race. I'm going to try and get to the Rosin race, 4-mile race. I do one of those every year. So that's going to be my June race, 4 miles. I think it's on the 13th. It's a Tuesday evening. And then rolling straight into July, going to focus on June, really getting a lot of quality training in. When it comes to July, I've got Frampton 10K on Monday the 3rd in the evening. It's not the flattest, it is fast, but there is a big chunky hill in there at mile 2 up to mile 3. It lasts quite a long time, so I'm going to give that a good go, but I don't expect to break any incredible times there. And then July I can't remember what it is, 17th I want to say, or somewhere towards the end, we've got the Bristol Track Club 5K. So I'm going to give a sub 16 minute 5K a blast there. and then we're going to wrap up the training block with the Magor 10K on Saturday the 28th of July. That's where I set my PB last year. Super flat, super fast, often very warm, but we're certainly going to be giving it a good go. So there we go. Hopefully that's everything you need to know. If I've missed anything, please do feel free to drop a comment below. I'll do my best to answer them before we kickstart next week's week 1 training series, which I'm excited to take you guys on the journey with me. Buzzing to get started with this one. So yeah, if you've got any questions, drop them below. And yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and let's see what we can do over the shorter distances this summer. Good luck to all of you embarking on new training blocks as well. If you're starting soon, hopefully we can all have a great summer together. That's it from me today, guys. If you enjoyed it, please do consider giving it a like, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel for weekly running content. I'll see you on the next one. Until then.